Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ginger here. Just finished the PBF Week 1 against Scoot. Now, his team was pretty threatening, honestly. He didn't have Entei or Coco. I'm guessing he didn't bring Coco because he thought maybe like an Electric Seed Hawlucha was coming for the memes. But it was kind of also a good check to the Kyurem, stuff like that. But yeah, um, this team was pretty threatening, honestly. I didn't have much for Kyurem Black. Swampert was kind of a problem because I had no grass moves on Whimsicott. It was just Volcanion. But it was always outspeeding a Swampert, unless it was a Scarf Swamp, which would be weird. But funny, I would admit. So I was always leading Dredagon no matter what. I wanted rocks for Kyurem, rolls on him, rolls on Heracross, so on and so forth. And he had 4 potential rockers, which was really scary, and a T-Spiker. So, I was okay with any of them going, so I got Dredagon, and he brought his Swampert out. So what happened here was I Stealth Rocked, and then he Earthquaked. Now, from what I got from his set after the game, he was a max attack. But with that Earthquake, it bluffed the fact that he could have been max attack. And I didn't really look too far into it because next, with this Dragon Claw, I saw that it could have been like max defense. So I looked at his team and I said, this thing is max defense, max attack, brave, because he didn't outspeed Dredagon, which meant he was brave. Natured. Now, the problem with that is, Volcanion risked getting one hit by Earthquake. Which sucked. But it turned out he wasn't max attack. I played awfully in that situation because with his next move, Sludge Wave, showed that he had SPDEF investment. And knowing that that roll I got, which was pretty low, showed that he was max defense, I knew he had some special attack. Because he did max 21.5 with his Sludge Waves. So if that did round up to 22, that could have been even more unfortunate because minimum he did, 21.5. But that's not what really happened, and he wasn't. So obviously, I wasn't living another Earthquake, fearing that, I just went for another Declaw, get chip damage. And he Earthquaked, killing me. Now, my play was Volcanion, because HP Grass obviously killed this thing. Now, his only answer to HP Grass really was Nidoqueen. Heracross didn't really want to come in on this thing, and Ferrothorn. So he goes hard Pharaoh, and with this chip damage, and the next turn ending, he shows leftovers. Now, knowing this, he's not Akka, which means Flamethrower always killed him. So that was the safe play. It would have killed a Swampert when it came in. I outsped Swampert, so even if it didn't, because it was like a low roll or he was SPDEF somehow and I just didn't notice, I could have killed him with something else, which would have been a second Flamethrower. So he goes hard Nidoqueen, and I Flamethrower, obviously. Doing 51%. Now, the real problem here was, this was another misplay on my end. Because I should have killed Nidoqueen here. Earth Power, which I expected didn't kill no matter what circumstance. No move he could have used killed me here. But I said, oh, well, this thing is really useful against Kyurem, even though he had Fusion Bolt, obviously, which would have probably one-hit me. And that's it, and it would have hit Heracross. No, it wouldn't have. I probably could have lived a hit, but getting the chip damage obviously probably wouldn't have been worth. And I could kill Ferrothorn with it when I had Heatran and Swampert. Heatran for Ferrothorn, and I had other Pokemon for Swampert, which was already low on health. So I saved this thing and I went Whimsicott, which was a huge mistake. Now he shows Earthquake. Knowing that this thing was also gonna outspeed me, that's why I didn't risk it either. He had to run something to outspeed this bad boy. So I saved it and I sacked Whimsicott here. And then I subbed because I said he's gonna Sludge Wave or something. So I did that, and maybe I was also thinking he was gonna rock, He used rocks, which could have given me Leech Seed, and I could have just spammed until he did that. But he didn't. He went for the safe play, which was obviously Sludge Wave. And, alright, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get past this. So yeah, he went for the safe play, Sludge Wave, and now I should have gone Heatran. I should have predicted another Sludge Wave, him wanting to kill this thing, but I didn't. I just set up more substitutes. And this will come into play later in the game when I completely ruined it. So I Moonblast for chip damage on it, and he kills me like a complete idiot. And this is where I go into Heatran. This is a Scarf Heatran, so I was outspeeding. I always outsped it anyway, but I didn't show I was Scarf yet, so I just went for it. Now the second problem was when this thing came out. I could have killed Mesprit here. I completely could have. With rocks up, Flamethrower always 2-hit. And I outsped him. He didn't know this, but I did. So if I would have killed Mesprit here, it would have been game over. But I didn't. I went hard Sneasel on the Trick Room, knowing I didn't outspeed now. He went for the Healing Wish. Now that was such a problem, because I knew Swampert was coming in here, and once again, I still thought he was max attack. And Sneasel had like a 70% chance to live the max attack roll, so I decided to stay in. But the fact was, I should have. The roll was in my favor. It was a 25% roll. I had 80 HP investment, so it was a roll in my favor. But I ended up losing that. But I was Life Orb, so even if I would have gotten the hit off on him, it didn't really matter. If I got the hit off, my play would have been Volcanion. But the problem with that was Volcanion didn't always live. If I went in my alright, that's weird. If I went into hard Volcanion here, and he went, and he had, let's say he had a Swampert, and he was max attack. Let's just bring it all the way up. Earthquake was a roll, once again, in my favor, but I was an idiot, and I said, that's not gonna work. So I instead just started sacking things until I should have probably sacked him, gone Volcanion, hit him twice, and killed him. But I didn't. This thing was kind of a win con. It was completely a win con, actually. If I would have killed Swampert here, Volcanion comes out, I 2-hit him, because he didn't kill me, and once I saw that, I was like, I just got the nice roll. And here he is saving differential by going QB. I hit him with HP Grass here, obviously, because I wanted to kill that thing. And then he Earth Powers and wins the game. Now, there was two things that could have happened here. One of them is I wasn't a complete idiot and sacked Whimsicott. I probably could have pulled something together, because I could have subbed up on the Swampert, and I could have gotten rid of the turns to make Volcanion still win. But the other one was, he got a low roll, the lowest roll probably possible on Sneasel. I hit him Icicle Crash, I wasted 2 turns, sacked Beedrill, and tried to win the game from there. But once again, that wasn't in my favor, because he had to get the low roll. I had to live with my Life Orb, which probably wasn't going to happen anyways. But even if I did, I would have gone hard Volk, lived an Earthquake, and, done a little bit better, honestly, than what I did. But that's not what I did. I'm learning. I have less than half the experience Scoot has. He's probably been playing since, like, Vietnam, dude. I've been playing since May of this year. It hasn't even been a year since I've played Pokemon competitively, which is really sad to think about, honestly. I'm hoping to make playoffs this season. I'm hoping to win this season. What am I saying? Will I? Maybe. I mean, this team is I have a solid team. Good game to Scoot, man. He played so much better than I did. Man, I need to get better. I need to find, like, a team to help me team build. I just do this by myself. I make my own teams. I think my own ideas. That's probably why there's so many holes in all of my teams. But, you know, it happens. I know some YouTubers that have, like, teams. Obviously, I'm not big enough for that, but, you know, maybe I'll get a couple of my friends together and we'll sit down, we'll think of Pokemon to, you know, outplay some of the best. Because Scoot is what we believe to be, I believe to be the best, mainly because I haven't fought who technically ranks higher than him, which is Sebi, VGC. Um, but, once I fight Sebi, I'll probably realize they're in a whole league of their own. I am not, sorry, I am not up to their level. I plan to be. I plan to win this league. I'm not gonna lose after week 2. I'm planning on not losing after week 2, guys. So, I want everyone in the comments to root for me, unless you're Andy, because I know Andy's not going to root for me. He vote Dwebble. He's wrong. Just saying. No shade at Andy or anything. A lot of shade at Andy. I'm sorry, but, you know, it'd be like that. Scoot, I'm coming for you. If we fight in playoffs, know this. You're not winning. I've learned from my mistakes. I forgot how defensive you play. It's, man, I need to learn how to calc a lot better. Scoot said it himself that my experience is not where I can be beating him. Or, honestly, anyone. These people have been playing with each other for years. And I'm just that guy, you know, who won the LC season because everyone else didn't know how to play. But don't worry about it, guys. 18 turns for me to lose 4-0. Next, it's going to be me winning 2-0. I'm going to guess 37 turns. That's what I'm giving him. I'm giving you 37 turns, Scoot. I'm giving you 2-0, man. You're not beating me. Next week, I'm pretty sure I fight the Albany Altarias and Kirby. Hopefully, I can pull something off there. Once again, I'm getting situated with my team. Week 2 won't be for a while because we just don't. This is a pre-week 1 fight. Scoot labeled it for like January that we start week 1 technically, which is awful. But yeah, look forward to this league. Look forward to me winning this league, and you know, any other league I post. You know, subscribe if you're new. Comment anything that you'd like to say. Maybe make fun of me because I'm garbage. Or not. I don't care. Please like it. Share with your friends. I need subs. I need fans. I need helpers. Please. Peace out, guys.